So we're doing this for Sounds of California, Boyle Heights, and we wanted to ask you a few questions. First, what's your name and what year were you born and where?
My name is Raul Parga. I was born on January 6, 1993, and I was born in Los Angeles, California, Boyle Heights.
So you lived in Boyle Heights your whole life?
I did. I have. I'm still living here right now. Yeah, the same place, same apartment, same. No, actually not same apartment. I lie about that. Never mind. I just recently moved out of my dad's house, but it's the same apartment complex, so I feel like the same apartment, but it's not the same apartment. My dad lives in the second floor of the apartment complex. I live now on the first floor. So yeah, it's kind of cool to live on your own now, finally.
What area of Boyle Heights do you live in?
I live by Mariachi Plaza. Right next to a school called Bridge Street Elementary, Prospect Park, around there, I guess you could say. So I live right in front of the park.
And what kind of art do you do, or what artistic expression do you use?
I do a little bit of everything. Right now I'm concentrating I haven't said this before, but I told this to a lot of people. I'm concentrated right now on hip hop. I actually started off with rock and roll, alternative rock, Creedence, Black Sabbath, all that stuff. But right now I'm doing some more new school stuff, new school hip hop, and also I always gotta go back to my roots. I love old school hip hop, so I never stopped doing that. So I'm working on old school hip hop as well. So just a little bit of new school and old school, you could say. And so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, just hip hop at the moment.
When did you get into hip hop?
My brother passed away, and I kind of started getting more into hip hop after that because it reminded me of him. And then actually one of my homies also at the time, around the same exact time my brother had passed away. Actually, no, it was a year before my brother had passed away, and he showed me how to make beats. And because I used to always bang on tables, and I was in school. Let's say this is the school table, and I should just start you can't really hear it, but at the table at school you could hear it. And my homie got me into making beats. That was around 2009. My brother passed away in 2010, so it reminds me of my brother, and also it's something spiritual, something that was just meant to be. So yeah, it was around 2010, you could say, I really got into hip hop when my brother died, because I just missed him a lot. It reminded me of him a lot, so that's what happened.
Mm-hmm. When did you start creating music?
When my friends showed me how to play, how to do beats on the computer when we were in high school back in 2009. Well, actually, that was hip hop. But when I started actually creating music, never mind. I was about 9 years old. I started playing the guitar. We were in the line when you cross the TJ, and I saw a guitar hanging from the places they sell all this stuff. And it's so much random stuff: clothing, guitars, lighters, anything you could possibly think of, pretty much. And I saw a guitar hanging off from one of those stores that sell things, and I told my mom to buy me the guitar. I really wanted it. I used to tell her every time we passed by the line, I want the guitar, Mom, I want the guitar. It was about probably the 8th time, I swear to God, I used to tell her all the time. So she got tired, I guess, of hearing me you know what, I'm just gonna get this with the guitar, para que se calle, So she ended up buying me that guitar, and I think that was the first time I actually really started playing. And you know what? I lied. I actually was really young at the time. I don't consider myself actually playing because I didn't know how to play anything. But I was actually 6 years old when that happened. I was super young. But I never knew how to play. I just want to hear the strings. I just wanted to feel like I was playing something. Because I would see people play, and I was like, damn, that's fucking dope. I want to be like them. So when my friend moved into the apartments, that's when I really started playing. And his dad got deported. His guitar was hanging too from the wall, and So he ended up playing it because he missed his dad so much because he got deported. That's when we started playing Creedence, Black Sabbath, and all this shit. You know, like we started going on the internet, looking up tabs, and that was dope. That was one of the best moments of my life, I could tell you for sure. I learned a lot that time. I was about like, you know, like I guess from like 10 all the way to like 17 or 18 years old, I was just playing pure like Black Sabbath and shit like that, like rock and roll shit. And after I turned like 18, 19, I started going to more of the hip hop because my brother passed away when I was 18. And so yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
And what does your music talk about?
It talks about a lot of things. Sometimes it just talks about, you know, just sometimes I smoke a lot of weed, so I talk about smoking weed, but sometimes I talk about life too. Like I talk about my brother in my songs too. I just made a song recently, a music video that came out. I talked about him on that song, pretty much showing people like, you know, he's not forgotten yet, because I put his little like his tombstone, like from like I went to his tombstone and I recorded it, put it on the music video, and talked about him a little bit. And so, you know, I talk about my family, I talk about the streets, talk about also just being happy in general. Like I make music to make people happy and make people feel good, you know, and try to connect with it, you know. So that's the reason why I make music as well. So yeah, that's what it is.
And here in Boyle Heights, how have you seen it change throughout your life?
I've seen it change a lot. From Mariachi Plaza not even being Mariachi Plaza, and even the hospital, and the gangs. There's a lot of gangs here back in the day. I heard that back in the day, my dad was telling me that right here in this park that we're in right now, there used to be like, he used to tell me, I swear to God, you couldn't even find parking because there was just every car, there was people parked and they were just smoking bud and drinking. And now, like, I mean, you see like I see a hobo here and there right here, but no, right here was worse. It was bad. It was really bad. And we have like this big street right here that's like a wide opening. You used to hear people just like do donuts all night right there. I remember that too. I was little. I couldn't go to sleep because I used to hear donuts all night. And after you hear the chopper coming, you can't even sleep anymore for shit, you know, because like fuck, now first the donuts, now the fucking choppers. So I haven't really heard too much of that anymore. But also there's a good thing and a bad thing about that, you know, because the gentrification as well, you know, the freaking rent going up. But yeah, just a lot of people coming and going, I guess you could say. I'm surprised I'm still here right now, you know, like in the same neighborhood. There's so many things that's changed. But yeah, pretty much a lot of those things have definitely changed.
What are your favorite events here in Boyle Heights, especially if they're musical events?
Actually, well, back in the day, I remember I was talking to some people about this thing that we do every year, but now I think about it more. There also was this place. Well, actually, never mind. I already talked about it. Mariachi Plaza. A couple years ago, at least. Well, I think they still have it, but it's actually right now it's on pause because of the COVID. Before the COVID, they'll have it every weekend, and there'll be like people doing karaoke, cumbias, people dancing. So I used to go there a lot. I mean, I still go there, but not as much as I used to. Been really busy, like working Uber Eats and shit. But yeah, that's definitely a good place. I feel like a good vibe right there, you know. Every time I'm there, it feels good. It doesn't feel weird, you know. Like you feel like you go somewhere and you just feel weird. You don't want to be there, you know. So yeah, I like seeing the people dance and their cumbia. Some guy has like this little metal thing. He's like with a stick, and you can hear that little fucking and it feels like you're like in a live band. I actually went up there one time and I did karaoke, so that was pretty fun. That was really cool. But yeah, that's a little event that I go to sometimes. But like I said, right now they have it on lock. I mean, they have it shut, like on pause because of the COVID. But hopefully it starts up again eventually.
Any other places that you find that are your favorite places here in the neighborhood?
What was that again?
Any favorite places?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's not in. Okay, but we're talking about Boyle Heights. Okay, so. Well, okay, so Mariachi Plaza is one of them. We also have. I like Hollenbeck Park. I like going to Hollenbeck Park too. There's also another place where I like going to, and I used to like going to this tech center right there on 4th Street. They have this cool little studio there too, and they have a lot of famous people that go there sometimes, and they teach like the students, because it's like a school, but they let the public in after certain hours and shit. Well, when I was younger, that used to be one of my favorite spots. I think it's certain ages they let in. I think it's from 24 to like 18. So I'm 27 now, so that was 3 years ago. But I used to like going to that spot a lot. But I mean, it depends how old you are. You could go there. I don't know who's gonna be watching this, but if you're from like 18 to 24, you could definitely go over there and check that spot out. It's on 4th and Glass. There's another place I like going to also, to like just, you know, nature and stuff. I go to Lincoln Park sometimes. There's this nice view they have, and they film Blood In Blood Out right there, and they freaking, wow. I guess I don't know who's be watching this. I don't know if you've seen Blood In Blood Out, but there's this scene they have there, and it's kind of violent, but it's a really nice view. It's really nice. But yeah, I like going there. I just enjoy time. Sometimes I feel like I'm just stuck in the same place. I like traveling. I like traveling a lot. But that's definitely about not Boyle Heights either. I just kind of remember that.
And then in terms of food, what are your favorite foods here in Boyle Heights?
In Boyle Heights, I like going to Casa Fina, but they have this good soup there that I like. It's caldo de camarón. That one's really bomb. I like going to Santa Cecilia, bomb ass tacos. There's also this lunch truck that pulls up right next to Mariachi Plaza. In between the hospital and Mariachi Plaza, there's this street called Pennsylvania Street, and they have some bomb ass tacos not de birria, barbacoa. Fuck, beautiful tacos. You should try them. Also, I like eating some vegan food too. You know, I don't just eat meat. I like going. I used to go to. Damn, I don't think they had that spot no more. Now I remembered. I think it was called Tortas Luisitos, and I used to get the mushroom torta. Oh, that was so good. There's another spot called Yeyas too, right there. Yeyas. Un Solo Sol is okay, but it's kind of pricey. Yeyas is more cheaper, and it's like they give you more food. Yeah, Un Solo Sol is like more like they try to make it look more like it's more like fancy, but they don't give you as much. Like Yeyas doesn't really give a fuck how their food looks. They just serve you, but they give you like a nice quantity. I don't know. It's weird. I trip out how things work sometimes, but yeah. So that's another good spot.
How about with musicians? Do you have a favorite musician of Boyle Heights from here?
Yeah, I was talking about Mad Max last time. It's funny, some think that they think I look like him because my hair is kind of slicked back like him. He has his hair like this. And last time my friend, he's actually right here, but he told me, "You look like Mad Max." And I was like, that's funny, somebody told me that last time too. So that was kind of funny. He's actually one of my favorite artists right here in Boyle Heights. Also, what's his name? He raps with him sometimes. They're part of the same like group, I guess you could say. Mezcalito. That guy, he's cool. I don't know. I like Mad Max Boy though. There's also some other people right here. There's Eclectic. It's right there on Mariachi Plaza, and there's some guy named AOD. That guy will definitely do some cool music for you. and he also makes before the quarantine. He used to throw shows right there, and like so many cool artists would go. They were from Boyle Heights too, and I wish I would have gotten some of their names, but I was like really drunk at the time. I was too drunk to even talk to them, so I never really got their names. That was the bad thing about being drunk. But if you go there one of these days, you will definitely see some cool artists there. There's some people from East LA that go there too, but like I said, that's not Boyle Heights. But yeah, Eclectic, that's the name of the spot. AOD, that's another cool artist. I like that guy. Really dope guy. Really humble as well. He's like super chill.
Is there any organizations you're a part of or have been a part of from?
Yeah, I'm not a part of any organizations right now that I could think of. I don't know. I'm not. I used to be a part of Proyecto Jardín. That was like this place I volunteered in for like I guess a year and a half, and I was there just pretty much gardening and helping out like the people from the community garden and like showing them around and composting, growing corn, just growing a little bit of everything there, and just making the garden look nice, and just made it look like it was just like well taken care of. So I used to take care of the garden there for a whole year, I guess you could say. A little bit more, a little bit more than a year. That's why I said like a year and a half. But it was around there, like about like a year and a half, you could say. Anywhere else? I can't think of anywhere else. I don't know. Like I said, I'm like very like I like nature a lot. So when I got there, it was like fuck, it was dope. I consider myself like a hippie sometimes. Like I feel like I kind of believe in reincarnation. Like I feel like I was like a hippie in the '60s when like I don't know. It's weird. Like, I'm like just try to like in tune myself in nature, even though I don't all the time, but I try to. So, but yeah.
Is there any other stories you'd like to share? Memorable stories about Boyle Heights?
Well, let's see. There's a story, I guess. Just like I don't know. Like, does it have to be anything in particular?
No.
Just anything that. Okay.
That you think is meaningful or you'd want to share.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I just remember right here. I had a lot of memories in this park. I'm thinking about outside the box. To tell you the truth, like this park, it's crazy that we're doing this interview in this park. This park, I have so many memories here. There's this new trees right here that they started planting, but there was a lot of like trees that weren't here. So like these new ones weren't here before, and we used to play football right here. We used to use these two trees, like you made a goal, and like we used to play football here a lot, and it was so much fun. But one time I broke my collarbone right here. It was some big ass guy we used to call Baby Huey. And that guy, he came up to me, and he was really big. I was like 12, 13 years old. He was a little bit older than me too, but we used to call him Baby Huey because he was just like really big for his age. And so yeah, he came up to me, and he just like I didn't even expect him to like tackle me at the time. There was this thing we call a fumble when the football drops to the floor. Any team could get it, so I got it. I picked it up, and as soon as I picked the fumble up, the football, I guess you could call it, but he tackled me. Boom! But I didn't even see him coming, so I didn't even get prepared to like cover myself up. And so yeah, I was like, I got a broken collarbone after that. I didn't even know it. I just told him like, dude, my shoulder hurts. They're like, stop being a pussy and get up, man. Come on, keep playing. So that's like another memorable moment, because when I came back from the hospital, they saw me with the big ass cast, and then everybody's like, oh shit, this fool wasn't fucking around, like I don't know, like he wasn't playing, like this guy actually this fool broke his collarbone, you know. So I was like, dude, I wasn't playing around with you, you know, like I was telling you the truth. So it was just funny, like their faces was just like something that I I can never forget, like, they were really stunned, like, that I actually wasn't lying. They were like, that I was just exaggerating, like, come on, stop being a pussy and just start playing football again. But no, like, actually they had a broken collarbone, and that lasted, like, I was out of school for like a whole month. And I remember when I went back to school, I used to go to Hollenbeck, and I was in middle school, and they told me, dude, where the hell you been at, man? I fucking missed you, because I used to be such a troublemaker. And I remember I used to hate going to school because everybody would just be all quiet trying to do their work, and I'd just be looking around, and I'll just like throw paper airplanes. So I was just such a troublemaker. So I guess people kind of like, I guess they missed that, like, dude, we're like so bored, like everybody's actually doing their work in class, like we fucking miss you, bro. Like yeah, it was fun. I guess that's another memorable, like 2 memorable moments in one, because Hollenbeck is still in Boyle Heights. So, but yeah, that was really cool.
Anything else you'd like to share?
That's it. I think that's pretty much it for right now. I can't think of anything right now. Well, let's see. I'm just some of this old school rock and roll I used to do with my homies, and I made up this song, and his mom used to sing it, and she was like bicep as fuck, so it was weird that she actually remembered it. So it was it's called "I Love My Baby." I wish I had my bass right now though. Fuck, you know what? I'm just gonna have to rap for you, because I just remembered it. Well, anyways, it goes like this. I'll do a little bit of both. I'll do rock and roll and I'll do rap. So it goes, well, I really love my baby. She really drives me crazy. She makes me feel alright. She makes me feel alright. She makes me feel so good, baby, like I knew she would. Well, I really love my baby. She really drives me crazy. She makes me feel alright. She makes me feel alright. She makes me feel so good, baby, like I knew you would. Dun, 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 dun. Something like that. But yeah, it's like some old school like twist kind of thing, you know. So I'll rap for you guys. I'll be like, chilling there with the homies, I'm keeping it calm. Smoking up on the Buddha, I'm smoking the bomb. Got my eyes like Hong Kong and there ain't nothing wrong. Riding up on the streets until the break of dawn. I'm just chilling there with my homies, I'm smoking the herb. I don't really care, but even though I'm just kicking it with my people, we keep it equal, there's not a sequel. Sometimes shit that I'm spitting is a little bit lethal, cause the cops and the robbers all up on the block. All around, you already know they be keeping it hot. I'm just trying to keep it low pro as I drop on the beat, ready know this is how we be. 323 all up in the neighborhood, you see. I'm just kicking right here in Boyle Heights. I don't know, it was funny. I kind of said Boyle Heights funny at the end, but yeah, it was a little freestyle for you guys.
Thank you.